Hello my friends, this is FC7 and today I'm going to share a guide event that happened because on my channel I share my experiences throughout Norath, and the guides continue to do an absolutely amazing job at these events. This one is called the Winter Funderland Carnival, and it was late February when this happened. And this one is a little bit different than normal. There are 3 parts to this one. The first part is a riddle competition where you solve riddles, which is pretty normal for a guide event. The second part is jumping off the bridge from Iceclad that leads into Western Wastes and collecting some items on the bottom of the ocean. Here we have event 1, which I just sat through. They just gave us 3 riddles to solve, and I got one correct, but I mean, anybody could have Googled the answers, but I decided not to. So anyways, that was part 2 is jumping off the bridge. And part 3, you have to pin a tail. They give you a mistletoe, and you have to pin it on some kind of guy with an illusion on that looks like a reindeer. So anyways, here I am doing part 2. They had us line up in a group of 3 and told us to jump. So you're competing against 2 other people to get the orbs at the bottom of the ocean. There was something unique about this particular guide event. They asked in general chat if anybody wanted to attend, and if you said yes and sent a tell to this guide, he would automatically teleport you directly to him. So you could be teleported right into Iceclad. So I thought that was kind of unique. And hopefully someday they'll add that ability to a mage or something, if they really want to add some kind of cool new ability. So here I am collecting these items on the bottom of the ocean. Your goal was to collect as many as possible. And luckily I had enough bag space because they're not stackable. So anybody jumping off with not enough bag space would be in for some trouble. So we got these orbs, and what he wanted us to do is turn them in for a ticket. So here I am turning each one in. And for some reason, these guides, they don't have green in their name. I was kind of wondering why. So then you hand them in and you get 4 tickets. Hand them in 4 at a time. You also get an illusion that you can delete. It's an illusion potion with charges, and anything with charges I automatically delete. I did get something new. It's a spear ornamentation, just from handing these in, and I'll show that in a second. Have to hand in the rest of these quest items. So then I will put the ornament on from this particular part of the event. See if I can find it here. There it is. That's the ornament you get from completing the second part of this event. And I don't have this one, so I'm going to check it out. Sometimes you have to equip and unequip, or unequip and then equip again to see it. So that's what it looks like. Not bad. So then on to event 3, which is the mistletoe. So the guide was on that little island And how the event worked was all of us lined up, which is pretty unique in itself because I've never been in a line like this in EverQuest before. So this was a first. So with Event 3, the way it works is you're given a mistletoe on your cursor. The guide turns into an illusion of being a deer, and then he disappears and starts going in a circle. And what you have to do is drop the mistletoe, and whatever direction he's facing, you will get a certain amount of tickets. I believe that's how it worked. So I think I got 2 from this one. I think it was 4 if you got it in the direction of his tail, 1 on the sides, and then 2 in the front. And you get a backpack. And you also get another ornament to put on your primary. I have this one on my druid, I remember that. It's a bouquet of flowers. Not something I'll be using, but it's nice to have, because items from these guide events you can only get from guide events. So I'll just see how this looks. And I know I have this one on a different character. I was hoping I could put it on my shield, but nope, primary only. They really need to make these shield usable. So let's see how this looks. And you're holding a thing of flowers. Yeah, I think I'll switch back to the spear. So now the final reward. This is the part of the quest where at the very end, after the 3 events are over, you can turn in your tickets to one of 3 guides. And the guides turn into a chest. They have like an illusion of being a chest. And one of them hands out shield ornamentations, one of them hands out primary ornamentations, and the other was just potions and stuff like that. So the way it works is they will sell you an item depending on how many tickets you have. There's a set price for the best stuff, like it was 15 tickets. So it all depended on how many you got during those 3 events. Luckily, I had more than enough to get the best items. The potions were the cheapest. They were like 5. And then I think the weapons were 10, and then the shields were 15. But I don't really remember. And there were some nice primaries, but I really wanted a shield because I'm trying to get every shield from these guide events. They also gave us an option to keep our tickets because there'll be like another event soon, but I don't know how soon is, how far away soon is. So I decided just to spend my tickets on a shield. And there's 15 different shields, I think, for each deity. This one was a siren shield. I think that's how you pronounce her name. So I didn't really know what to do, if I should hand it in or this way or some other way. So I'm giving her my 15 tickets because I really wanted the siren shield. That's the event in Plane of Torment with that bird, for those familiar with the game. I think it was my very first raid in EverQuest during Planes of Power. I've seen this shield before. I've seen other people win it, and I've been envious because I wanted it. It looks really, really cool. And I'll show it here in a second as soon as I get it. think they dropped it in my inventory or put it on my cursor. There we go. On my cursor, and that's the shield. Well worth 15 tickets because it's so darn cool. But I decided I was going to try something a little bit different, and in my guild hall I have a wall of epics, and what I'm going to try to do is build a wall of deity shields. So far I have these 4 from guide events, and I'm going to try to collect all 15. So I have them next to my epics here. So I will build them up over time. So that'll do it. I just want to thank the guides. I know some of them watch my channel, or at least aware of it. So if you're one of those guides, thank you very much. You guys are awesome. So I will see everybody next time.